What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. Dallas rapper Yella Beezy had his bond hearing for the murder of Mo3 today, and they revealed new information. They played the Mo3 highway footage showing his last moments alive. Once they played that in court, everybody went crazy. Everybody gave their opinion about the incident, acting like I didn't release that same footage 3 years ago. So I'm gonna break it down for you guys once again, and I'm gonna play that footage for you guys once again. And then the prosecutors revealed Yella Beezy role in the Mo3 murder. They talked about payment and they showed the evidence they have on him. And then they ended the bond hearing out by the judge scolding Yella Beezy. Said he wasn't taking it serious, said she was reluctant to reduce his bond. We gonna get into all that. But first, let's get to this footage so we can look at it and break it down. Let's go. Boom! That's the Mo3 footage, so pay very close attention to the gold Honda and the black Camaro. Let me stop it right there. You see the gold Honda, Mo3 is in the gold Honda. You see the black Camaro, that is allegedly Keywan White in there. Now, as you watch the video, he is trying to cut Mo3 off. Every time Mo3 goes into this lane, the Camaro goes into that lane. So they weaving in and out of traffic right now. Pay attention to this. Now let's stop it right there. Because this is the crucial mistake many people believe that Mo3 made. Everybody is saying, if somebody is trying to cut you off, you know you're a target in Dallas, why the hell would you get out the car? Because let's pay attention to the video. Keywan White didn't get out the whip until Mo3 got out the car. And it looked like Mo3 is searching for something. It looked like he's trying to retrieve a weapon. The moment Keywan White sees that he's unarmed, he hopped out the car. He begins spraying at Mo3. Mo3 runs away. Keywan White gives chase in oncoming traffic. I knew it was a pay hit when I seen that. I was like, damn, it's too desperate. The motive that everybody was running with, it was over a female. The nigga was mad Mo3 was piping down his baby mama. I was like, hell no. You don't chase a nigga into oncoming traffic because he piping down your baby mom. You just get that nigga at a later date if you got that on your chest. Let's just be honest about the situation. He was there to do a job and he wasn't gonna leave until the job was done. But let's continue watching. Mo3 got the hell out of Dodge. He runs away. He's giving chase to Mo3. Now at this point, Mo3 is getting gunned down, and we're gonna see the gunman runs back to the Camaro and then drives off. Just pay attention to him. You finna see him. So he's giving it to Mo3 right now. You see him? And there he go running back to the Camaro. He hops in the car and then he speeds away. Right? Now y'all see that shit? You watch the video, you watch how it went down, you see the gunman give chase to Mo3 into oncoming traffic, and you think to yourself, why did he want Mo3 so bad? What was the motive? Who sent them there? And come to find out, prosecutors believe it was Yella Beezy. Prosecutors is saying Yella Beezy paid the man $40,000. And I know a lot of people thinking, damn, that's it? $40,000 got you running into oncoming traffic? I'll be the first one to say it. It don't take that much to get somebody knocked off in the hood. If you got 10 bands, you can put money on somebody's head. And somebody gonna come and collect it. I'm just being real. I'm not trying to tell you guys how to do it. I'm not trying to tell you guys how much money to put up. But that, oh, it was $100,000. It was $75,000. That shit don't never be true. $15,000, $10,000 will get somebody gone in the hood. Because you got to understand the hood mindset. It's very frugal. These niggas is poor. They grew up on Section 8. So $15,000, $20,000 is a lot to them. That's like $2 million to them. They think about how much weed they can buy. You get what I'm saying? They thinking about the new rims they can get for their car, the new Jordans they can buy. Because I'm looking at it, bro, $20,000 ain't enough to put your life on the risk. You buy a new vehicle, You know, you buy you a nice little outfit. You catch up on a little bit of bills. That money is gone in 13 days. Let's just be real about that situation. But to Keywan White and Devin Brown, two broke niggas who ain't used to having shit, that's a lot of money to them. But anyway, they also talked about Yella Beezy role in the murder. They kind of showed some evidence they got against Yella Beezy, and they also revealed who was testifying. So I'm gonna play this clip, but I want you to pay very close attention to the words they are saying, because it reveals a lot. Let's go.
To Marquise Conway, the defendant, being present and involved in this conversation. The state's witness will testify to the amount of money that was to be paid for the murder. A state's witness will testify to the individuals responsible for the payment. That state's witness will also testify that Marquise Conway was one of the individuals responsible for a portion of that payment.
Wait a minute, hold up. Did you guys catch that? He said the state witness would testify that Marquise Conway, aka Yella Beezy, was one of the guys responsible for the portion of the payment. So they are saying that Yella Beezy didn't put up the money by itself. They are saying that Yella Beezy had co-defendants. It was a group of them. They put this money together and dropped that bag on Mo3. Keywan White came to collect, and Yella Beezy took out the money to pay him. Let's continue watching.
A state's witness will also testify to the individual who would receive this payment. The state's witness will testify that Keywan White was, in fact, the individual to receive this payment, who was originally indicted in State's Exhibit Number 1, the probable cause, which is before this court. The state's witness would also testify that Keywan White, or to who shot and killed Melvin Noble. This witness would also testify to Keywan White being the individual who shot and killed Mr. Noble on the...
Let's stop it right there. Because he's saying the star witness is going to testify about a lot of shit. And it got a lot of people confused. It got a lot of people speculating on who's exactly the star witness. Some people are saying it's Keywan White. Other people are saying it's Devin Brown. Now, we all got to look at it from this perspective. If Keywan White is the star witness, he basically have to admit that he killed Mo3. He might as well go ahead and take the plea deal. He might as well skip trial. If Keywan White is testifying that Yella Beezy paid me this amount of money to get Mo3 gone, he has no self-defense claim. He has no defense. So he just got to plead guilty and say, yep, I'm guilty. Give me my time, but I'm going to cooperate and help you guys get Yella Beezy as well. So if you guys saying Keywan White is testifying, then he has no defense in this case. That's all I'm saying. Now, I'm not necessarily throwing Devin Brown out. I think it's a possibility the star witness could be Devin Brown. Because we got Keywan White on video, you know. They got Keywan White get money from Yella Beezy. Devin Brown got the least evidence on him. Yes, it was his baby mom. Yes, they have his cell phone there. But I can see Devin Brown looking at this whole situation like, wait a minute, hold up. You paid Keywan White the money. I ain't really getting no money. Why I'm sitting in jail? I'm trying to find a way out this motherfucker. So yes, I overheard Yella Beezy and Keywan White talking about money. I overheard them discussing payment plans. Yes, I take responsibility. Yes, I take accountability for my role in the Mo3 murder. But hey, I'm trying to get a deal. I'm going to tell you that these two Negroes was the corporate in it. I can see Devin Brown taking that situation. I can see him going that route to get his sentence reduced. Because Keywan White, I'm not trying to be funny. They said he was part of the Rainbow Coalition. He had a whole she as a girlfriend, you know, so he can kind of handle it in jail. He can kind of adapt to jail, you know what I'm saying? It's heaven in there for him, you get what I'm saying? He gonna be alright. But Devin Brown got a baby mama, got some kids. He wanna be in them kids' life. So I can see Devin Brown flipping like, hold up, wait a minute. I'm sitting in this cell. I ain't got no money for no lawyer. Yellow Beezy ain't communicating with me. I can't get in touch with the nigga. He's living his best life. Oh, hell no. I gotta tell what I know, even if it takes him down. Because when you go to jail, it's a me mentality. It's no more us. It's no more gang in them. Once you sit in that cell, once you got a cellmate, you in there playing spades with Bubba, you playing dominoes with little Nick, you thinking to yourself, hell nah, I gotta get the fuck up out of here. I can't adapt to this life. So I think it could potentially be Devin Brown as the witness. But let's continue watching.
November 11th of 2020. Again, this conversation took place in the days following Mr. Noble's murder. The state has also had an opportunity to review bank records of the defendant, Marquise Conway. These records would show that the defendant drew $40,000 in the days following the murder of Melvin Noble. And for the record, that was a cash withdrawal. These records would correspond to the exact amount which the state's witness would testify to.
Did you hear what he just said? He said that Yellow Beezy withdrew $40,000 from the bank days after the Mo3 hit. And I'm looking at Yellow Beezy. How stupid can you be? We all seen Mo3 get taken out on the freeway. The moment it happened, your right-hand man, Trap Boy Freddy, jumped on the interstate with his shirt off, talking about his bottle popping Tom, who got the freeway sold up right now. Everybody started pointing the fingers at you and Trap Boy Freddy, and you mean to tell me you gonna take your ass to the bank and withdraw $40,000? That's called a paper trail. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if I'm Yellow Beezy, the moment I seen how sloppy this hit was, I'm no longer paying you niggas. Once I seen you guys took them out on the interstate, your Camaro sitting in the middle of the interstate, you running out, you chasing the nigga onto oncoming traffic, I'm thinking to myself, I ain't signed up for this shit. I'm telling Keyone White, nigga, I can't pay you right now, it's too hot. If I withdraw this money, they gonna be on my trail, you know that. Hell, I just took $20,000 from the bank to get a car. And you know what they made me do? They made me come in. They had a manager on site. They was marking the money. They was counting the money in front of me. I had to be escorted back to the car. It's a lot that goes into withdrawing that amount of money. $40,000. Anybody suspicious. Little young nigga come in there and withdraw $40,000. They looking at you sideways. Let's be real. And I'm looking at Devin Brown and Keyone White, $40,000, $20,000 a piece. Some chick get that on their income tax. That ain't a lot of money. You see how fast them chicks go, bro, at the income tax time? They get their income tax check March 1st. Them motherfuckers be broke April 17th. That's not a lot of money. So it wasn't worth chasing somebody down on the freeway into oncoming traffic. But when you get a stupid nigga to do your dirty work, shit like that tends to happen, right? Now, it looks bad for Yellow Beezy, I admit that. It seemed like they got the evidence, seemed like they got the witness, it seemed like they ready to go. But Yellow Beezy did receive some good news in his bond hearing. Because at first his bond was set at $2 million. He successfully got that reduced to $750,000. So 10% of that is $75,000. He paid that, he's a free man. And I'm going to play that part of the court hearing as well. So listen very closely to what the judge tells him. Let's go.
Court ready? Yes, Judge. All right, the court's ready to make my ruling. The court is going to reduce the bond to $750,000. The court took into consideration, certainly, the biggest consideration was the offense, the severity of this particular offense. It's pretty egregious to watch that video. But the court also took into consideration the evidence or lack of evidence that the state presented.
So wait a minute. You hear what the judge says. She says she reduced his bond because the state really has a lack of evidence. All of it is circumstantial. They ain't really got that strong evidence against Yellow Beezy. So that's a win for Yellow Beezy because he basically went to court today playing broke. He has grandma up there. She talking about he didn't have $200,000 in the bank. He couldn't make the $2 million bond. So we gonna see how fast he posts this $75,000 bond. And I had somebody tell me, they was like, damn, Yella Beezy ain't got $200,000. I was like, hell no, he don't. Them rappers don't be paid like that. See, y'all still be looking at rappers like they got 8, 10. The athletes are getting paid. Ball players get money. Rap money, it come and go. It's slow process. So I knew Yella Beezy wasn't really balling like that. You see how long he was willing to sit into that and sit on that $2 million bail? He ain't trying to pay $200,000. I ain't saying he ain't got it, but if he would have paid that money, it would have really hurt his pockets. He still got to think about lawyer fees because he wants the best defense attorney possible in a case like this. You are fighting for your life. Capital murder charge, high profile case. Everybody's invested. You got to come with the best shit. So I think that's what Yella Beezy was trying to do. But let's continue watching.
That was a factor also. Another concern I had was the financial statement that the defendant was to put on file. He didn't seem to take that very seriously at all. And that causes me concern about whether or not he's taking seriously.
So wherever Yella Beezy put on file, they probably asked how much money you got, what are your assets. He probably put $100, $1,000, and she like, nigga, you bullshitting. That is a black judge. She ain't out of the loop, man. She knows what she's doing, and she's like, I advise you to take this shit serious. That shit you told me on file, that ain't gonna cut it. You treat me like I got doo-doo written on my forehead. That's what my mama used to tell me. So the judge is basically scolding Yella Beezy and start telling him to take this situation serious, bro. Don't do no shit like that no more. So that's basically what she was telling him. But that's all I got about this. Yella Beezy should be home very soon. And I want to know what's his mindset going to be when he get home. I think he should stay away from Trap Boy and Freddie. I think he should stay off the blog, stay off the internet, lay low, spend some time with your family. Because once trial get here, it might be your last days being a free man. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, guys, share this video. Give me a like. I love you guys. Peace.